Hit me with the tough love. TLDR, got cheated on. Devastated. Having panic attacks because I'm scared of slipping back to being an alcoholic mess. I'm 8 months sober. Can't stop blaming myself. I hate this so much. Why do I still love her? We've been dating for 2 years. It was a toxic codependent mess, but I loved her anyway and thought she loved me too. About 10 months ago, our relationship blew up and I had to move out of our shared apartment and 1,000 miles home to stay with my parents. This was largely due to my drinking habits, but she was far from perfect. For some reason, we decided to keep trying. About a month later we met up for a weekend trip, felt things out, and reconciled. I'm now almost 8 months sober. Moved back a few months ago to be closer again, thankfully not living together again right away. I moved back 3 weeks before she took a 7-week work trip. That was dumb of me. During the trip she started having massive doubts about us. Told me she didn't think I loved her anymore and she didn't think she loved me anymore. That devastated me, sent me spiraling down, but I tried to keep it together. Tried to just tell myself I deserved this since I was an alcoholic mess before. That I could take it, and just keep proving to her that I wasn't that guy anymore. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I somehow just knew that she'd been cheating on me. She got back about 2 weeks ago but I couldn't bring myself to ask. Convinced myself I was paranoid because we were still a bit rocky still. Those 2 weeks were nice. I took her on some nice dates, and was there for her when she needed me. I felt optimistic about us. Oh, aside from the part where she told me the day she got back that she wanted to move halfway across the globe to the country she had been in. Yay, that sucked to hear too. But I was willing to try to work through it. Then this past Sunday, she started talking to me about how she was having doubts. That was gut-wrenching enough. That someone had asked her on a date the week before and she was kind of interested. I finally had the courage to ask. Did she hook up with anyone during that 7-week work trip? The look on her face, an immediate pause. Of course she did. At least she was honest about it when I asked. So yay. Here I am. It's clearly over, but part of me is still fighting to find a way to make it work. Another huge part of me is just fucking terrified that this will be the event that causes a relapse and slip back into the dark hellhole that I was in a year ago. I wake up having panic attacks about it. Panic attacks for me also involve nausea and vomiting. It's lovely. I've puked a dozen or so times the last few days. Think I'm about to now BRB. I can't slip back to where I was. I can't start drinking again, but I want to numb this so bad. I'd made so much progress that she'd been supporting me through, and I was supporting her through all her numerous struggles as well. I see now that I was just her emotional support animal, and now she's feeling ready to date again, but not me, because she still isn't over how we used to be. She doesn't have to be over that. It was a mess, but she didn't have to drag me through this bullshit. I'm kind of just rambling now. But I moved 1,000 miles back, for what? For it to blow up after we tried again for a grand total of 3 weeks in person before it all fell apart again. I have 0 friends here. No support. I moved here for her. I'm a mess right now, and I hate that I can't even figure out how to properly be mad at her. I just keep blaming myself for how much I drank a year ago.